Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today is our Lisa Binder Day, the large and in charge, where I do a lot of my long-term savings, and I am so happy you're here, whether you're new or whether you're returning. If you don't already know, my name is Janet. Welcome. Today, I'm so excited. I love Wednesdays. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it's just my favorite savings day. And we've got stuff to get to, but before we do that, I wanted to show you a few things. July is coming up, and I'm going back to a lot of the things I did last year. I made them specifically for Christmas in July because at Christmas time, I don't really like to do the Santa and that type thing. I like to focus on the true meaning of Christmas, but for Christmas in July, I do the fun side of it.
And if you're new here, there are a lot of new ones.
There are a lot of you new ones here. I'll get it out in a minute. You didn't get to see this. This is my Santa Cruz box. You get it? Santa Cruz, like California Santa Cruz. Like, isn't it cute? And this is on my coffee shop if you want to join me. I've got little cards that go with it. This was one of my very first boxes that I ever did last year. And so it's not quite the same as most boxes, but mostly. I mean, you still have the concept of you pull the card or whatnot. So we've got these. And inside these, I have extra savings cards. Like this is dining. Oh, let me get back to it. There's the dining. So there's an extra card for dining. And there's also an extra card for drinks. And if you weren't here last year, no, Santa does not drink alcohol, but Santa likes fun drinks too. And we'll talk about that when we get there. He likes jingle juice, if you don't already know. I don't know what jingle juice is. Maybe it's peppermint flavored. Who knows? Cranberry. It's all sorts of possibilities. So that's fun. It's all about the cruise. The transportation, the dining, the drinks, the excursions, and the souvenirs. And so there's Santa Cruz, and Rudolph and the elves are with him. Then we're also going to do the Save $1 a Day. But this is the official notice from the Santa Tax Collection Service. It's that time of year again. This year you have options. Save $1 a day for basic service or $2 a day for premium service, because we all know parents got to pay Santa, so there's your Santa tax. All right. And then in my Lisa binder, my large and in charge, I will be replacing Mandy's Money Hog over at Mandy's Budgeting Journey. Can't talk. I will be replacing her Money Hog game with Elfish Savings. You play it just like the Money Hog, but it's just a fun little twist on it. And it has the card here where you decide where you want the savings to go for each of those categories. And then I also have the Santa Cruz board game. And there are also cards that go with this. We have the Grinch Vibes and, it's been so long, Grinch Vibes. Maybe it's just the Grinch Vibe cards. So you got the Grinch, you got Santa and Rudolph hanging out on the beach on their cruise. And the idea is to get Santa from the cruise back to the North Pole. So fun. And I've got little pieces that go with it. But the actual game board and cards, all these things I'm showing you are on my coffee shop. And this one I didn't specifically make for Christmas in July. I actually made it this past Christmas because it just came to me and it was already Christmas. So I decided to pull it out for Christmas in July. This one is so fun, y'all. It's called Run, Run, Rudolph. And you're going around the board. It comes with directions, and I believe it comes with an envelope that I did not pull out. But these are the directions. It says, urgent. Jack Frost has frozen all the systems at Elf Centragon. Rudolph is the only one who knows that Jack Frost is trying to trick Santa into a flaming demise. Jack Frost is trying to get Santa to go down the chimney, because that's what Santa does, right? Help Rudolph save Santa in time to save him from the boiling fate that awaits him. Because you know what's at the bottom of that chimney, the flute. Beware as you help Rudolph travel. There are traps and obstacles along the way. Roll the die to determine how many spaces to move. If Rudolph lands on a silver ball, he must return to start. If he lands on a peppermint ball, he must move back 2 spaces. You decide what must be paid for the red and green balls. So there are the red and green balls. But there's also a golden ball. If he lands on the gold ball, he gets to move directly to the end and save Santa. There's the gold ball. You go all the way to the end and save Santa. But beware. Beware of Jack Frost's most treacherous trap, the deep freeze. There's the deep freeze. Warning, you got to use the Santa code if you go into the deep freeze. If Rudolph lands on the icicle, you must thaw him out before he can continue. The only hope of thawing him out is to unlock the Cocoa Code. There's the Cocoa, and here's where you work in the Cocoa Code. Pick 3 numbers, 1 through 6, and write them in these 3 boxes. At the bottom of the game board, 1 digit per box. Starting with the first digit, roll a single die and keep a tally of how many rolls it takes to roll that digit. Continue with each digit until you've rolled the number of the code. Add up your tallies for all 3 digits. Write that number in the total save box. Say it takes you 25 times to roll all 3 of those numbers. You write 25 there. Save that amount in nickels, dimes, quarters, dollars, $10, $5, $20, whatever you would like to save. And once you've unlocked the code, Rudolph can continue his mission. He can keep going. Once you have continued, hurry! Time is of the essence. Oh, this is so fun, y'all. It was fun creating this, designing it, coming up with the rules. So there are all the things for my Christmas in July. So far, I don't know if I'll add things, and I won't have a specific day. They will just be mixed into my normal savings. But I wanted you to see it in case you're gathering things you want to use for your Christmas in July. Okay, now let's get started on our savings for today. Hanging with my Nomies through the year. This is my yearly savings. If you're new here, I have a page for each month, and each page has 5 icons, 1 icon for each week. Of course, some of the months don't have 5 icons, but that's all right. You can either save the extra or skip it. And you can save as much as you like for each icon. You might want to save more than $5 at a time, and that's perfectly fine. But you might not want to even save that much. You might just want to save $1 at a time, and that's okay too. Just have fun enjoying the funny little gnomes and the icons. And we started in October, so we've already done all of these months. Look, y'all, we've only got 3 months left to do after we get done with June. Yay! Exciting! Alrighty, so let's move into our large and in charge. This whole binder, I call it my Lisa binder. If you don't already know it, but seriously, who doesn't know Lisa over at Lisa Grateful Me? She has such amazing challenges. But once she put out this challenge, I was like, oh my goodness, a new binder was just born to my life. I knew I was going to have to get this challenge and put all my Lisa challenges into this binder, well, the big ones at least, and call it my Lisa binder. Now, there are challenges from other people, but these are mostly my Lisa challenges. So if you don't know Lisa, of course, I just told you she's Lisa Grateful Me on YouTube, but she and her daughter have the Happy Mailbox Co. And you can find them on Etsy and on the coffee shop, Ko-fi, whichever way you like to say it. I say it different every time. All right. But just as I was saying, there are challenges from other people, and this challenge is from Mandy over at Mandy's Budgeting Journey on YouTube. On Etsy, it's Mandy's Budgeting Items, but this is Mandy's Budgeting Journey, so this is on her coffee shop. You can also find her there. On coffee, it's also Mandy's Budgeting Journey. All right. Now, this was her winter, no, it wasn't. It was her spring savings. Now, she just put out the next one of these for summer, so I've got to get this finished up. Normally, I like to bring $5 at a time, but we're trying to finish this up, so I'm bringing $10 today. And then hopefully next week we can finish it and pull out her summer. That reminds me, I've got new things from Mandy, the new one of these to show you, and I didn't bring it. And I've got some new things from Mary Love Country Living. Hi. Maybe I'll show you next time we do a video. So there's that 5. Now let's do the next 5. Let's see. I'll do this 3. And this 2. Yay! So that leaves 8, 10, 17, 20. $20 left. I might just have to bite the bullet and bring it next week to finish this up. I was thinking we were further along than that. But that's all right. This is a slow and go. And you do it at your own pace. Bring what you were able to bring. And it helps you save the $100 slowly and easily. You save the 21st, bringing no more than $3 at a time. Then you move on to 30. You bring no more than $4 at a time. And that gives you your first 50. Then you're ready for the last 50. And then you bring no more than $5 at a time. And there are only three 5s on that challenge. All right. I'm going to leave my July there. Now let's do the large and in charge, the one that inspired this whole binder. Oh, I'm knocking everything over, y'all. Just call me Grace. Just call me Grace. Well, and pick up a die. Here we go. We're just going to roll a die and see what we're going to save next. I've already done this one time, and that's what's marked in red on my stars. And I said, well, I rolled such low numbers. Let's do it one more time. And this time I seem to be rolling 6s and 5s more than anything else. Oh, I got through it so fast the first time because I was rolling such low numbers. Now it's taking me forever because I only bring $6 each time I play. But you know what? We'll have a great savings when we're done. Alrighty. And this is one of hers. I'm going to start after I finish this one, I think. This is one I got off of Lisa's channel, and she did this in collaboration last year with Donna, Powered by Creativity, and Tiffany at Girl Mama Budgets. And I just thought it was absolutely adorable, and I wanted to do it again. But we're not doing it today. Let's do the Money Hog. This is Mandy's. This is the one I will be replacing with Elfish Savings when I'm done with this. So we've got 8. We can roll 8 times today. Let's use, I'm going to use blue so I can keep up. Here we go. 5. Are y'all having a good week? I am helping at the camp. 1, 2, 3, 4. But also trying to keep up with my videos. And I'm getting stuff out of my garden. I'm going to try to do some pickled okra this afternoon. Alyssa's going to run to the grocery store for me and get a couple of spices that I need. Got one more roll. Who's getting it? 3. 3 is out to win. It's in competition with number 1. Yeah, so she's going to get those spices, and I only got enough to do 1 jar today, so we're just going to do the 1 jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. There we go. So 1 and 3. 1 is the youth and 3 is Canva. Those are both great options that I need. So either one of those wins is a good thing. Alrighty. Now we're going to play Rolling into Summer. This one is also by Mandy, and we have 10 to play with today. So let's get 2 die. 6 and 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 5. It's 1. 6 and 1 is 2. The 5 in, take the 3 out. 1 and 6, so 2. 5 and 1, it's 1. And I've only got 1 left. Let's just see if by chance we can roll one that's a 1. 3 and 1, no. 1 and 3, no. So what we're going to do is just mark off 1 and 2 right there. Yay! Okay. And I didn't tell y'all, those who are new here don't know, but most of the challenges I do in this binder, I take the money that I save in that challenge and put it into my 2025 challenge. There are a couple like the Money Hog and part of the Rolling into Summer that will go into other challenges, but I'm really trying to save, and I use that 2025 challenge to pay my property taxes. All right, we're starting my save by color. This is my Peacock challenge. It's in my coffee shop, and it comes with 2 envelopes, one that's oriented this way and one that's oriented horizontal, depending on what type of binder you want to put it in. I have $5, so I'm probably going to have to fast forward through this so that I don't bore you to pieces. But let me go ahead and tell you my colors. The gold is going to be 10 cents. The blue is going to be 25 cents. The purple is 50 cents. and this dark blue is $1. So what I'm going to do is go around the peacock, and we're going to do 10 cents right now. Okay, there we go. We finally got to start the peacock challenge. I hate that happened. I had something on top of here that I was marking on, not realizing there was marks on the other side, and when I marked on the front, what was on back transferred to this, but it is what it is. We're not going to sweat it. Yay! Oh, wait, we're not done. I thought we were done. Yikes, hold on. We're starting this one, the basket full of cuteness. This one is from Lisa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, let's go ahead and mark off 7 here. Whoops, I had not planned to color in that whole square. Ha! There's 7. Well, forgot what stack I did. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's do the 5. Let's just make an X. Let's don't color in the whole square. Here we go. Let's make sure that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There we go. All right, and what we'll do is do this whole box, and I like to fill in the highest numbers first when I can, so that was perfect. Yay! I think that's all we're doing today. Let me check. Yep. When we get done, we've got the paper dolls we can start. I'm so excited. Y'all, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It's always fun when y'all come and spend a few minutes with me. You know, I love it. So, oh my goodness, I keep knocking over this silly bird. Y'all, I hope you have an amazing day. And until we meet again, may you be blessed. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye-bye.